Welcome back to the channel where we are looking at everything narcissistic, looking at how to thrive, how to move forward, and how to regain control of our lives. Because I don't believe that anyone should suffer because of narcissistic abuse. I don't believe that anyone should not be able to live the life they want to because of narcissistic abuse. And that means that going forward, you deserve to have the life that you always dreamed of. So today I want to look at ways to empower yourself. And in fact, I've come up with 7 ways to empower yourself. So don't forget to stay to the end, because the last one is probably going to be the biggest one. They're going to get better as we go along. The number 1 way to empower yourself is to not talk to them while they're abusing you. Ignore them while they're abusing you. Just ignore their abuse. If they're trying to get into an argument, if they're trying to get into your head, if they're trying to belittle you, if they're trying to shame you, if they're trying to put you down, and you fight back, or you react, or you get upset, or you kind of ask them why they're doing that, whatever it is, that is going to give them power. What we don't want to do, the last thing we want to do is to empower them. The last thing we want to do is give them what they want. So we need to step back. We need to just be like seeing them as if they're not there, right? We need to look through them and be like, hey, where are you? I can't see you. Yeah, we're literally looking like, hey, I can't see you. Where are you? Yeah, literally looking through them, literally looking around them, literally like we're just ignoring them, because we don't want to give them that energy. And why should we? We've got to learn to stand up and empower ourselves to see past that abuse, to see through it. Because what is it? It's just a toddler. Yeah, that's what they are. They're just a toddler throwing abuse at you, throwing anger at you because they're not happy. Yeah, we've got to see them the way they see us. They see us as an object. We've just got to see them as an object we've got to get around, an object that's just in our way, because where we're going in life, they're in our way. Yeah, so we've just got to see past that object and navigate safely around them. Now, the second way that we can empower ourselves is by not giving them the benefit of the doubt every time they lie to us, every time they cheat, every time they put us down, every time they apologize. Because at the end of the day, because we're empaths, because we care about people, because we believe that everyone is, deserves a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, blah, 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 it keeps going on, right? Every time we do that, every time we think they deserve a second chance, every time we try and humanize them and we give them the benefit of the doubt, all we're doing is putting ourselves back to zero. Yeah, we're just starting again. We're just going to have to go through the whole process again, because we're believing that, we're believing what we want to believe. Yeah, we're starting to cherry pick the nice stuff out of them, because we don't want to feel like we've invested time in someone who doesn't care about us. So instead, we go and act as if it was a mistake, it was a one-off. But it's not. This keeps on happening. You know it keeps on happening. You know this because you're keeping a record, right? You know what's going on, so make sure you keep that record. Make sure you stop empowering them with apologies. Way 3 to empower ourselves when we're dealing with a narcissist is we need to stop them word salading. We need to stop them going off track. We need to stop them coming at different stuff from different angles. If you're having a conversation with a narcissist and you want to get to the point, if you want to say something and the narcissist just isn't listening, they're just going off about, well, you did this or you did that, boom, bring it back. That is absolutely nothing to do with what's happening right now. Who cares about Aunt Sally, Uncle Joe? Who cares about that stuff, right? You want to talk about the point, keep it to the point. Yeah, they're trying to be like a politician. They're trying to be all over the place. They're trying to make you feel as if you don't know what you're talking about, as if you're crazy. Well, that is not true. You know what you're talking about. You have one point and you stick to that one point. You get in and you get out. The 4th way to handle and empower yourself against a narcissist is stop putting them at the center of your universe. Stop putting them at the center of the world. Stop treating them like they're absolutely amazing. Stop treating them as if they're a baby. Stop treating them as if they can't do anything for themselves. They can. They're a grown adult. Yes, they act like a toddler and there's a toddler inside them that feels this entitled, but don't give that toddler what it wants. Okay? Let them learn to live on their own 2 feet. Yeah? They're not the center of your universe. You need to be at the center of your universe. And this means going out, finding things that matter to you, finding your purpose in life, finding your way and moving past this part of your life. moving past the narcissist, get them out of your way and just move forward. You don't need to be running around after them. You don't need to treat them as if they are a newborn baby, because they can look after themselves. So tell them that you are moving forward, and if they're not, if they don't buck up, they are not coming with you. Don't let narcissists pressure you into making a decision. The narcissists, they want what they want. They don't care what you want, and they're going to pressure you. They're going to say, you make this decision now, or that's it. Do you know what? Every time they ask you to make a decision, make a conscious effort to count to 100. Make a conscious effort to say, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. Make a conscious effort to say, I'm not able to reply right now. I will reply later when I've thought about it properly. Don't give them that ability to just put things on you, put the pressure on you, make you agree to stuff that you never agreed to. Take your time, take as long as you need, take as long as you want. In fact, take longer and make them wait. Stop allowing their emotions to become your emotions. They are very emotional. They can't self-regulate. And when they do, when they get angry, when they get upset, doesn't mean that you have to take this all on board. Find a way to regulate your emotions. Find a way to be out of it. If they're having this drama and, this whirlwind and everything's going on and the world's collapsing around them, just step back, okay? Find a way to preserve your energy. You don't need to get involved in the game. You don't need to get involved in their fights. You don't need to get involved in the drama in their world. You need to step back. You need to find that way to just be more stoic, right? Maybe that's through meditation. Maybe that's through visualization. Maybe that's just through focusing on your hobbies. Maybe that's just through seeing people who support you, looking at, friends, family, people who actually know who you are, know what you're about, and can regulate their emotions. They're the people you want in your life, not this kind of narcissistic megalomaniac craziness. That is not an energy that you want to be involved in. Choose your energy and then make sure that you create a bubble around yourself of that exact energy. And finally, don't be afraid to call a narcissist out. If a narcissist is doing something and they're manipulating you and doing that, you know what? Sometimes you just got to let them know that you know what's going on. Sometimes you just got to let them know that, hey, I'm not taking any more of this. Sometimes you just got to let them know that this is just not the way it is. Maybe call them out, even use their name. Just say, hey, whatever their name is, treat them like a toddler. Be strict, be firm, but be fair and be calm. Don't want to get involved in that energy. You just want to make sure that you're like, no, this is me. I'm calm. I'm out. I'm doing my thing. You do your thing. I know what's happening here. I've seen this before. I'm not falling for this again. Now, hopefully this video was helpful, because dealing with a narcissist, as I know, can be so difficult, so straining, and it's like, how do we navigate it? So please please follow for more videos, which we're going to be sharing more tips, more tricks, more ways to navigate this world of narcissism.